Russia has reiterated its threat to use nuclear weapons if Russian territory is attacked with conventional weapons. A key official has made the threat as Russia attempts to fold occupied parts of Ukraine into the Russian Federation.
With Russian losses still mounting on the battlefield, a top Kremlin official is reiterating his country's threats to use nuclear weapons in Ukraine, saying Vladimir Putin's warning was no bluff, and even setting conditions for their use, claiming they could be deployed in the event of a, quote, aggression against the Russian Federation with conventional weapons. That's being widely seen as a reference to the referendums taking place in Russian-occupied parts of Ukraine. Today is the last day of voting in what Western officials have called a sham election. Russia is likely to annex those territories within days or even hours of polls closing, making them de facto Russian territory in the eyes of the Kremlin.
Saving people in all the territories where the referendum is held is at the top of our minds and at the center of our attention.
Meanwhile, Russians are still leaving the country in big numbers to avoid being called up to fight in Ukraine. More than 250,000 have left so far, with long lines being reported at almost every border crossing. Many of those who couldn't get out in time say they were never supposed to be mobilized in the first place.
I have 2 children, a wife, and an elderly mother, and I have hypertension. They sent me immediately. There was no medical examination, nothing.
They said they were collecting us for Army training, and then it turned out it was not training. They lied to us.
Russian officials are also monitoring a series of leaks coming from a key natural gas pipeline to Europe, saying it may have been sabotaged.